are such an idiot.
And a pleasant good afternoon to you as well.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about a chocolate shake. What are you thinking?
I think you're an idiot.
Ah, a trend.
Listen, did you or did you not go out with Germaine Peters last night?
Why would I go out with Germaine Peters? Well, more importantly, why would you ask?
Because you're an idiot, Trevin. And that's just the sort of thing an idiot would do.
And enough with the idiot, Omar. What makes you think I went out with Germaine Peters?
Trevin, what makes you think you can go out with Germaine Peters and nobody would notice? You're going out with Marta, goofball, okay? What's going out with Marta supposed to mean?
I know.
I know you know. The question is, what are you gonna do about it? Look, you think you can just duck out the back door when things get...
I said I know, all right? It was stupid. I am an idiot.
What's going on? I mean, Marta trusts you, Trevin. And Germaine Peters?
I said I know. What do you want from me?
Coke. Okay. What happened?
I don't know. I'm 17 years old. I've been going out with Marta for my entire life. I don't know. Things were getting a little too snug. I just wanted to see what it'd be like to... I don't know.
But Trevin, Germaine Peters.
I know.
Oh, you're a dead man. It's that simple.
Who knows?
I know. And Ronald knows. And you know what that means. Everybody knows.
Marta?
She knows, Trevin. Everybody knows. And you're a dead man. Can I have your stereo?
You're such a dork, Omar.
Well, at least I'm not an idiot.
What am I gonna do?
Well, after you give me the stereo, I'd say you better come clean.
How can I come clean? She'll kill me.
Well, there's that possibility, which is why we should take care of the stereo before you come clean. But think about it, man. She knows. She knows, and if you try to talk your way out of this, you'll be worse than an idiot, man. You'll be a lying, sneaking snake in the grass. No, you know what you'll be? You'll be a single-celled bacterium. You'll be so...
Oh, man. I missed a biology test, didn't I?
Yes, sir, you did. Trev, that doesn't matter now. You'll be dead soon.
Enough with the dead stuff. I need you to help me.
Too late. Here she comes. Listen, I'll just pick up that stereo on my way home, okay, buddy? See ya.
Hey, Marta.
Trevin, why are you doing this?
Marta, I did a stupid thing last night. I've been feeling kind of weird about us lately, and I sort of had a date last night without you.
And
it was awful. I felt awful about it. I feel awful about it. It made me realize how much you mean to me.
Trevin, give me a break.
No, really, I mean it. I feel like such an idiot.
Trevin, Germaine Peters.
I know.
Nothing, thank you.
Can I get a water? So, what happens now?
I don't know. This isn't what I was expecting. I thought you'd try to get out of it. But you didn't. So if you want to keep trying, we could do that, if that's what you want.
It's exactly what I want. I mean, Omar, I thought you'd kill me. I thought this was the end. I thought you'd kill me. I didn't know what to think. And then well, what an idiot. What?
Well, if we're gonna start out fresh, there's something I have to tell you. I understand about last night because I felt the same way.
When? What do you mean?
Trev and I about 2 months ago, I went out with Kyle Waters when he was home from school. And I felt just like you do. I felt weird and uncomfortable, and I made him take me home.
I don't know what to say. You felt it.
Trapped. I felt trapped and uncomfortable. And Kyle's parents came over for dinner, and Kyle came over, and we went out, and then he called me the next day and asked me out again, and I didn't really know.
Wait, just a chicken pluck a minute. You went out twice?
Well, technically, yeah, I suppose. But after what happened the first night, I just felt too weird, and I made him take me home the second night.
Whoa, help us. Something happened the first night? What happened? What happened?
Trevin, I'm trying to tell you what happened. He kissed me.
Kissed? He kissed you? How could he kiss you? How could you let him kiss you, Marta? This is unbelievable.
Trevin, I don't think you want that sort of detail. I don't want to give that sort of detail.
No. Detail is exactly what I want. I want to savor every precious moment. Oh, let's pretend this is a sleepover. Why don't you pretend that I'm one of your friends? What did you tell them? What exactly? Oh, am I the last one to know?
Nothing, Trevin. I haven't told anybody anything until right now. I told you I was ashamed, Trevin. I'm trying to make this right.
It's gonna take a whale of a lot more than feeling bad, Marta. I'm stunned. I trust it. I don't know what to say, Marta.
I think you've said plenty, Trevin. More than enough. In fact, way too much.
Marta.
No, don't even. Just don't.
What else don't I know?
In our last episode, Trevin toyed with Marta.
I sort of had a date last night without you.
Marta came clean with Trevin.
What happened? What happened?
He kissed me.
Kissed?
Omar messed with Trevin's head.
Why would I go out with Germaine Peters? More importantly, why would you ask?
Because you're an idiot, Trevin.
And Trevin played the fool.
What else don't I know?
Don't ask, Trevin.
Got it.
I don't want the pass, Omar.
Trevin, this is perfect. This gets you out of fourth period. You go down to the track where the unsuspecting Marta is in PE. You ask the equally unsuspecting Coach Minor for permission to speak with the lovely Marta. Right? Coach Minor says yes, because you jump-started her car in a rainstorm. It's inspired. It's
stupid. It's a counterfeit pass. It's doomed to fail. I'm doomed to fail.
This pass is not counterfeit. It has merely been altered, and very skillfully, I think.
Well, stop thinking. You have no talent for it.
This is the thanks I get. Okay. Come here. Listen. My grandfather has this plaque. It says, "There I sat, all alone and afraid, without a friend." Suddenly, a voice came to me. It said, "Cheer up. Things could be worse." So I cheered up. And sure enough, things got worse. Words to live by, Trev.
Omar.
Trevin, you have got to get back on the horse, man. The civilized world depends on it. You have got to find a way to get back with Marta. You guys invented going out. What's up? Hey, Ronald.
Hey, so I heard you did it with Germaine Peters and Marta found out.
I didn't do it with Germaine Peters, Ronald. He went out with her. Such a sleaze bag, man. Hey, you didn't do Germaine Peters, did you?
Omar!
You didn't say no. It's all over school, man. And may I just say, Trevor, Germaine Peters? No wonder why Marta bagged you.
Ronald, don't start. I'm ready to kill.
He may already have killed. Do you think he actually considered the risk involved with Germaine Peters? I mean, she is like the student body.
Wait. You're absolutely right, Ronald. Trevin, I think you should limit your sexual exploits to the girls at church. They carry a much better class of infection.
Yeah. That's it.
Trev.
Shut your face, Omar. And Ronald, I already don't like you that much. Just stay out of my face.
No. It's probably just me, but did he seem a mite testy?
Just a little. Hi, Mr. Plowman.
Hi, Ronald. I couldn't help but overhear some of your conversation with Trevin.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were just talking about his love life. It's a pretty funny mess, actually.
Well, not the Trev, anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know Germaine Peters?
No. Not in the biblical sense, but who doesn't, you know what I mean? Why, is she one of your classes?
Not exactly. I'm Germaine's stepfather.
Didn't do Germaine Peters, did you?
Omar!
It's all over school, man.
Yeah. That's it.
Trev.
Shut your face, Omar.
Germaine Peters.
Germaine Peters?
Germaine Peters?
Do you know Germaine Peters?
Not in the biblical sense.
I'm Germaine's stepfather.
I can't believe this. I spent my whole life ducking Plowman, and now I'm in his class. This is totally unbelievable. He doesn't even teach this subject.
It's cutbacks, Omar. Lots of teachers are doing classes they never did before. Stop whining. It's just for a semester.
I get in Plowman's class, I'm dead on day one. Semester, life, sentence. I'm doomed. There is nothing unmanly about home ec, Marta. It's a testosterone-intensive class. Ask anybody.
Then why are you the only guy who's man enough to take it?
Ah, you begin to understand. Omar is full of mystery.
Omar's full of something, but it ain't mystery. Hi.
Hi. Look, I gotta go. Omar, well, you'll do what you're gonna do.
What are you gonna do, Omar?
I'm gonna transfer Trev. There are plenty of classes I can take without ever seeing Plowman.
Such as?
Well, art is out. Too swishy. And auto mechanics is way too greasy. So I've decided to take home economics. Foods, actually.
Let me be the first to tell you you're a weenie. I can't believe you're taking foods to dodge-facing Plowman.
You demean home economics, Trevin.
It just doesn't make sense. What did you tell me when I went out with Germaine Peters and didn't want to tell Marta?
I told you never to bring up anything about my past, no matter how seemingly brilliant it was at the time. Look, that was completely different.
How? How is it different? You infuriate me, Omar.
Of course I do. That was different, Trevin, because Marta could only kill you. Plowman can give me a grade.
He's not like that. He's not that...
You didn't hear what I said about his stepdaughter, Trevin.
Omar. Marta's right. You'll do what you're gonna do.
Oh, you'll do what you're gonna do.
Listen, I mean, you have to face him sometime, and if you don't face him for real now, you're gonna have to face him in your imagination forever.
Face him in your imagination forever. Where'd you get this nonsense?
Oddly enough, from Plowman's class.
You had Plowman? How could I not know you had Plowman?
What you don't know, Omar, is a lot. Look, I gotta go. Are you still coming with me tonight?
Tonight? I don't know. I hate to miss unsolved mysteries.
You don't have to come, Omar. I'm just inviting you, but I think you'll be surprised.
What's the surprise? It's not like I haven't been to this type of thing before.
Really? I didn't know you.
I'll go. I just don't think that I'm gonna like it. And if I do, then I'll be surprised. And you'll be right, which would be a real big surprise.
Trust me, you'll be surprised. You ready to go in?
Actually, I'd like a clarification. Is this anything like Sunday school?
No, not like any Sunday school I've ever been to.
They have a test. I haven't really studied for this type of thing.
Relax, Omar. There's no test.
Hey, that's Todd. I didn't know he came here.
You know lots of people here.
Oh my God. Is that Germaine Peters? You're right, Trev. I am surprised.
Turn around so you can meet our fearless leader.
Did I say surprised? I meant really surprised. I have to hurt you.
Hello, Omar. I'm glad to see you.
Okay, here's the scoop. Trevin stiffed Marta,
I heard you did it with Germaine Peters and Marta found out.
but it turned out that Marta stiffed Trevin first.
A few months ago, I went out with Kyle Waters when he was home from school.
So he stiffed her again.
He kissed me.
Kissed?
Everyone stiffed Germaine Peters,
Shut your face.
Do you know Germaine Peters?
Not in the biblical sense, but
except Mr. Plowman,
I'm Germaine's stepfather.
which made Omar look for the back door.
I've decided to take home economics. Foods, actually.
Trevin went on as if nothing had happened,
Are you still coming with me tonight?
and Omar got a surprise.
Hello, Omar. I'm glad to see you.
Which brings us up to the moment as EdgeTV presents...
You are a very scary person, Trevin.
Says who?
How could you set me up like that last night? You knew Plowman would be there.
And your point is? Look, I invited you to the group before you had a problem with him. I didn't see any reason in uninviting you. And anyhow, don't you think everything went all right?
Really? How do you really think it went?
I don't know, Omar. You were sitting right next to me.
Well, Plowman's not all that I thought he was. I'll admit that much.
How could he be?
I don't know, Trevin. I'm trying to figure this out, okay?
Okay, sorry. Proceed.
It'll have to be later. I have to proceed to Plowman's classroom. He asked me to stop by after school.
Good luck.
Come in, Omar. Thanks for coming by.
Mr. Plowman?
I understand you want out of my class.
Trevin! Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure. Step into my office, I guess.
I just didn't know if I could face you every day, Mr. Plowman. I can't believe you're not mad or anything.
Well, I'm not happy about it, Omar. I'm just trying to be realistic. Omar, have you ever loved anyone?
Mr. Plowman, I'm shocked. I don't even know. Just kidding. Have I loved someone? Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. What do you mean?
I'm not expressing myself very well. Germaine is my stepdaughter. Her mother and I married about 2 years ago. It's the second time for both of us. I won't go into the whole thing with you, but what I will do is tell you my story, or at least part of it, if you'd like to hear it.
Well, yeah, if it's okay with you.
And so I just went off. I don't know, Marta. We'd been going out for so long, and I started to take for granted that you'd be there. And I know that was wrong, and well, it was the truth. I'm sorry.
Well, as long as we're being honest, I used you too. I'm embarrassed by it, and I'm sorry for it, but you were my security blanket.
Well, that's okay. If you felt safe.
That's not it. I used you because... How do I say this? Going out with you was comfortable and familiar, and I didn't have to go through the dance.
The dance?
You know, starting over, getting phone calls, getting hit on all the time. As long as you and I were going out, I didn't have to do any of that. I was, taken. I know that was wrong. I was just chicken or lazy, maybe. It was unfair to you.
Me and all the lonely guys who memorized your phone number and cut your picture out of the yearbook.
If you're gonna get sarcastic, I'm leaving.
No, wait. You're right. I'm sorry. It's just that... Well, I did more than take you for granted. I used you too. Maybe not in the same way, but I used you.
I guess what I'm saying is I'm a real person just like you. I don't think I'm perfect, but I'm not an idiot either. That's what hurts sometimes, when they say that... Oh, well, I don't have to tell you how they treat teachers.
No.
Anyhow, everybody comes from someplace. Everybody brings baggage with them. I think I know what most of my baggage is today. But there's one thing I wanted you to know. I don't feel that I'm trapped in my past. I used to be. But I've been viewing life with a lot more hope recently. That's what I was trying to get at in the group last night. Does that make any sense?
It does. At least partly.
And I guess, basically, I don't know how I feel. You have to admit it's kind of confusing.
I do have to admit it's confusing. Well, are we gonna get back together or what?
I don't think so, Trevin. I want us
No,
to be...
wait. Stop. You're not gonna use the F word, are you? Because if you're gonna ask if we can still be friends, I'm gonna have to leave. You can drop the car off at the house.
Mr. Plowman, I'm sorry for what I said about Germaine. I guess I really don't even know her.
The thing you must know is that she's not the same person she was in junior high school. I don't think she ever was what she seemed to be.
Who is?
Can I call you?
You can call.
And then?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Can you live with that?
I guess we'll have to see.
Okay, so I'll stay in your class. It's not foods, though. You'll have to admit that. But I'll give it a try.
Okay, Omar, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Mr. Plowman went on to become a high school principal and the grandfather of Germaine Peters' children. Ronald stumbled across some principles of his own and wound up working with kids in suburban Seattle. Marta narrowly escaped marrying Kyle Waters. She ended up with a guy you never heard of teaching English in Indonesia. Trevin clawed his way up the corporate ladder. Then he cashed out and went off to write and take pictures in Wyoming. He never married, and he never forgot Marta or Germaine Peters. Omar took a strong liking to foods and went on to become a renowned pastry chef. Omar's real name turned out to be Howard. And Germaine Peters? Well, that's another story.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know where to start.
Start at what you think is the beginning. Would that be all right?
No. Yes, I guess. I think it started when I was 12. 13, maybe. It doesn't matter. It's just that one day I realized that guys paid attention to me. Older guys. So one night, I go to the movies with some friends, and there's this really long line, and these guys drive by to see what's playing. We started talking and stuff, and pretty soon I get out of the line and into the car. I left my friends there. I still can't believe I did that. Anyway, we drive around and stuff. They got me a little drunk. And by the time I got back to the theater, my friends were gone. So I walked home, and I made up some lie to my mom. She bought it.
Why did you lie?
I don't know. It was so awful. But I felt guilty. I shouldn't have. I wish I hadn't done any of it. I wish... Oh, man. Anyway, so once I lied, I didn't know how to go back. So I didn't. I was, well, she bought it so easily. And I knew I could get away with stuff, so I did. And I just started meeting guys wherever.
And
everything. Anything. I don't know. It was like it wasn't even me. I'd let them do stuff, and I guess I felt loved or needed. Something. It was weird. It is weird.
That was something that you didn't have? You didn't feel loved?
Yeah. I thought that nobody needed me. I thought it didn't make any difference whether I lived in my house or not, or whether or not I went to school. It was like not even being there.
No difference to
anyone. To me. Just a second.
And the boys?
And the boys. I had something the boys wanted. I mean, I learned how to play the game. So that after a while, it was like I had something they needed. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure either.
So you started doing something that... I mean, your introduction to sex was not exactly, I don't know, a fairy tale.
You got that right. Did you ever hear that song, Sex as a Weapon? It's like from the early 80s.
I don't think so.
I found it in my mother's tapes. It's about someone who controls people with sex, with love.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah. Well, kind of. It was more like sex as money, you know? I used sex to buy what I wanted. Attention. And to feel needed.
work for you?
In a way. For a while. I think I thought that if guys needed me, then, I don't know, I could have some sort of power over them, I guess. But it doesn't feel right now, here. It never really felt right. It felt good some of the time, but it never really felt right.
And there's a difference between feeling good and feeling good about yourself?
Yeah, there's a difference.
Which is?
Which is that when love, when even sex is power, it's like it's not love anymore. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't make me feel good about myself at all. Am I making any sense?
Making a lot of sense. So where's God in all this?
About 1,000,000 miles away. I haven't talked to God about anything real for a long time. I've thought about it, but I haven't done it.
How come?
You have to ask. I did talk to God about one thing. I told him I wanted to die.
And?
He wouldn't let me. Are you ready?
Are you? Why did you decide to tell me this? What do you want to do about it?
Why am I telling you this? I don't know exactly. I know that I've carried this thing alone too long. I know that I'm sick of it. I know I tried to eat and drink and smoke and screw my brains out. Here I am. Nothing could be worse than this. I don't care anymore. Having my mom and stepfather find out doesn't matter. I tried everything. But you're right. It's time to do something. Maybe even, I don't know, something.
I just have to pick up something from my dad's building. This will take 2 minutes, Casey.
No way. You don't know what 2 minutes is, Omar.
Minutes, Casey. Tiny.
Forget it, Omar. We're going in.
We're going in.
Nice place, Omar. You sure know how to impress a girl.
I said you could wait in the car. I take criticism of my father's building very personally. You keep it up, and I'll get you stuck in here.
Omar, we gotta get home.
This is why I don't hang out with boys.
Omar.
I'm not kidding you guys. Something's wrong. You guys.
Get out of here.
Seriously.
Omar, read my lips. We have to get home.
Guys.
What time is it?
You don't want to know.
About 20 after 12.
I'm dead. They're freaking right now.
Relax. They know you've changed.
They hope I've changed. They don't know. Right now they're saying, youth group, for goodness sakes. All we did was let her go to youth group.
Stop whining. You're using up all the air.
Shut up! You don't understand. I've worked so hard to rebuild this trust, and this is exactly what I used to do. I even used this excuse once.
You told him you were stuck in an elevator? That's incredible.
Yeah.
Where were you really?
Do you work at being insensitive, or does it come naturally?
Actually, it's a gift.
No, that's all right. I don't remember where I was, actually. I woke up in a park, and then I went home and I said that I was stuck in an elevator at the airport. It was stupid. But they didn't really want to know, did they?
Guess not.
They do now.
Yeah, all that's changed. They've changed. They really want to know now.
Must be nice.
Oddly enough, it is.
What do you mean, Omar?
Nothing, really. I'm not sure I want to talk about it. It's kind of personal.
Would it be better if we left?
It's just, my parents, do spot checks. But other than that, we don't have any contact. They just want to know if I've turned into a mass murderer.
And about that, you feel?
It's fine. They trust me, right?
I'll tell you how he feels. He feels lonely and disappointed. He can't believe that they would bring him into this world just so they could ignore him. He's hurt and he's angry, and he wakes up every morning thinking, how can I make them pay today?
Germaine, shut up.
She knows me better than I know myself. Speaking of rage, Miss Angerhead.
I'm sorry, but I'm not wrong, am I?
Germaine?
No. You always this mean, or are you just trying to get a date?
Oh yeah, a date's exactly what I need. Besides, you come off as this little goofhead all the time. And I know that's not true.
How can you know that? And he's not a goofhead.
But I play one on television. Actually, I do hide behind that. Keep them laughing,
Yeah, I do. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. But how would you know about that? You're not exactly the giggle queen.
No, but I can spot a number when I see one.
A number?
A number. Something that makes a person numb. I've numbed out in a variety of creative ways. Although you probably already know that.
Your reputation does precede you, yes.
So humor is as good as the rest of them, right? You can keep a person from getting too close with humor. If they keep pressing, just nick them with a little sarcasm. Just enough to make them bleed a little. A warning shot.
She really does know me.
Get out, Germaine. You don't know what you're talking about. I hate when you get like this.
She gets like what?
All psychological. Numbers. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Right. You, for example, don't have any numbers, do you?
No, not KC.
What? How do I numb out?
How do you?
What time is it? When is someone gonna get here? I don't want to have this conversation.
Who can blame you? It's pushing 12:30. The maintenance guy should be here around 6:30.
This is the worst.
okay? Yeah.
I do numb out sometimes.
I know.
But doesn't everybody?
On their bad days. I mean, even now, how do I get comfort if God doesn't give it to me? I have to do it myself. And I know what makes me feel better. Alcohol. Food. Food's even better. I didn't even have to hide it until I started throwing up. Sex, lying, adrenaline.
What do you think my numbers are?
I'll pass on that. But I'll listen.
Success makes me feel good. Like at school and stuff. It's like I'll do anything to get that feeling. Stay up all night if I have to. I'll do all the work on a group project if I have to. Everyone gets an A because I have to have an A. I mean, I have to have an A. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's the exact opposite of what I used to do. I mean, my whole self-image depended on messing up. We used to get loaded, and we'd all open our report cards at the same moment. Which is why I did my sophomore year twice. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your story. Okay, I get it. You numb out on achievement. Is that what you're saying?
The thing is, now I'm struggling with this horrible temptation to cheat. I mean, if the payoff is the grade.
Yeah. Why work when other people cheat for the same grade?
I did it one time. I wasn't ready for this test. And Miss Bartlett left the room. And there it was. It was so easy. It was awful. I looked at the grade and I knew it wasn't mine. I feel awful. I never want to feel like this again. I wish I could undo it.
That doesn't sound like the distant past.
It's not. I'm trying to decide what to do right now.
But you need the grade.
I need the grade.
Ooh.
I also think I need to be needed.
Like how?
You know, how I'm always there for all my friends when they have their little crises.
Like the time you stayed up with me all night.
Actually, that exactly. I needed you as much as you needed me that night. I wanted to just be there for you, but it was also kind of a rush. Which maybe is another way I numb out. I have these fantasies. This is kind of embarrassing. I had this fantasy about saving your life, about staying up with you all night and you deciding to live instead of die. Only I'd be too humble to take any of the credit. I would never tell anyone about it. Every time our eyes met, we would both know that I was responsible. It's so sick. I know that. But it's part of what was going on that night. I'm sorry.
You're right, that is sick.
Thanks. Now I feel much better.
Let me finish. It is sick, but it's no sicker than anything else. I mean, the thing about numbers, or at least this is what I think, is that they're shortcuts. I use numbers to put me in control. I want to trust in God, you know, but I don't know what to expect from God all the time. And when I'm feeling lonely, I want to feel better right now. God may not be able to take my loneliness away, but if I eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's, that'll take care of it.
Coconut almond fudge chunk.
Cherry Garcia. Or I'll just drink for a while. That takes care of it. Or I'll find somebody who's more than willing to hold me. And that addresses my lonely feeling real nicely. And they might even know the magic words, I love you, Germaine. That's surefire. I can take control of my loneliness for a little while. Never mind that it doesn't last. You're not doing anything different. You're just doing the same thing differently.
What do I do about that?
Well, this is a start.
So, Omar, Germaine, and KC ran an errand.
I said you could wait in the car. I take criticism of my father's building very personally. You keep it up, and I'll get you stuck in here.
Omar seemed a bit cranky, but he was only kidding.
What time?
Until the elevator got stuck, and they got cranky for real.
Besides, you come off as this little goofhead all the time.
They also got a little honest.
And I know that's not true.
How can you know that? And he's not a goofhead.
And a little more honest.
Actually, I do hide behind that. Keep them laughing, you know.
And a little more honest.
And I know what makes me feel better. Alcohol. Food. Food's even better. I didn't even have to hide it until I started throwing up. Sex, lying, adrenaline.
All of which sets the stage for getting unstuck.
The thing about numbers, or at least this is what I think, is that they're shortcuts. I use numbers to put me in control. I want to trust in God, you know, but I don't know what to expect from God all the time. And when I'm feeling lonely, I want to feel better right now. God may not be able to take my loneliness away, but if I eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's, that'll take care of it.
Coconut almond fudge chunk.
Cherry Garcia. Or I'll just drink for a while. That takes care of it. Or I'll find somebody who's more than willing to hold me. And that addresses my lonely feeling real nicely. And they might even know the magic words. I love you, Germaine. That's surefire. I can take control of my loneliness for a little while. Never mind that it doesn't last. You're not doing anything different. You're just doing the same thing differently.
What do I do about that?
Well, this is a start. In my best moments, I trust Jesus in my pain. And I trust him that he'll comfort me when the time is right.
And in your worst moments?
You know me in my worst moments. The good news is I have a lot more good moments lately. My stepfather told me that he asked God to take away his pain. And God said, I won't take away your pain, but I'll be with you in your pain.
And was that enough?
Yeah, that was enough.
How you doing?
I have to use the bathroom. Really bad.
What time is it?
5:30.
You gonna make it?
Just don't make me laugh.
I think that's your department.
So it is. I overheard you guys talking last night. Didn't mean to eavesdrop. I was kind of in and out a lot, you know? So what do you think about what Germaine was saying?
I don't like it. I think it's right.
Even the part about God maybe not taking away the pain?
Especially that part.
This is a problem.
'Cause
Well, I've been thinking about maybe trying this Jesus thing. But if he doesn't do anything, if it doesn't make any difference,
why bother?
yeah, why bother?
Thing is, I pretended God was making a difference in my life in ways that he wasn't. I pretend to be up when I'm down. I say everything's fine even when it's not.
I've been there.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Being up is so much work. You know, sometimes I just want to say, hey, My life sucks. I'm dying over here.
Why don't you?
I can't. It's almost a responsibility. I mean, when I'm not up, people come over and say, Omar, what's wrong? And I say, nothing, man, I was just thinking. And they're like, well, cut it out, man, you're scaring me. Say something funny.
You're not even a Christian.
Huh?
It's like, people think that when you're a Christian, all your problems disappear. You're supposed to be giddy with happiness every minute of the day.
You're not. And you call yourself a Christian? I'm shocked.
Yeah, we'll get used to it. I'm tired of faking it. I mean, I am reasonably happy. My life's not an unbroken string of perfect days.
Yeah. Maybe God doesn't plan to make you feel better.
Not all the time.
What's the point?
Maybe he might actually make me, I don't know, be better. I'm not saying what I mean. Yeah, you are. That's exactly it.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Tonight's portion of Overnight is brought to you by sodium pentothal. Just one capsule will keep you up and telling the truth for hours.
You amaze me. Hey, look. You're mad enough at your parents to want them to pay, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So how do you do it? I mean, how do you make them pay?
I don't know.
Do you ever use humor as a weapon?
Well, yeah. Like with sarcasm. I made my mom cry. Yeah, I said I was only kidding, and she said she knew, but it just hurt.
Is that right?
Not really. No, I wasn't really kidding. I wanted to hurt her. You know, I was embarrassed when she started to cry, but I also felt, I don't know, satisfied.
I'd buy that. What else?
I get tickets. I'm like 2 points away from losing my license right now. It drives me crazy. But they don't do anything about it.
So what? You're gonna lose your license so they have to drive you places?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I just get these ideas. They don't make any sense, but I do them anyway.
I understand that. I do the exact same thing. I just don't do it automatically anymore. I mean, I get the same idea. I can just choose not to follow it.
How do you do that?
Well, it's like she was saying. Jesus is making me better. I mean, I still have the same temptations. And I still struggle with them. But now I don't feel alone.
That's dangerously close to a cliche, Germaine. Be specific.
Okay, a couple of days ago, this guy comes up and grabs me under the arms. You know how they do that. Comes up under my armpits, trying to catch a little feel.
I hate when they do that.
Right. So I swung around with an elbow, and he ducked, and I caught him in the eye.
He shouldn't have ducked. She would have hit him in the navel.
Oh, just what I need, a short joke.
Hey, don't mess with us. Okay? We're short, we're angry, and you're here stuck with us.
Anyway, so I hit him in the eye, and he gets all mad. And I said, get off me. And he said something like, oh, you wish. And I just said, don't ever touch me again, and walked away.
What names?
I'm embarrassed to be male.
Well, all that did was just bring up all this old stuff. And it made me feel awful. It's like I'll never outlive the stuff, you know? So I went out and I ate until I was sick.
Do I want to hear this?
I felt miserable. And I thought the only way to take that feeling away was to throw up. And that really scared me because I've been to that party.
It's no party. So what'd you do?
I said, God, I did it again. And now I'm not only sad, but I'm sick. And if you don't do something, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna throw up. And I took some Tums and I went to bed. I hugged my pillow all night. I was too miserable to sleep. I just dozed in and out. I kept saying, God help me.
You did?
Yeah, he did. I mean, just a little while ago, I would have gone straight to the bathroom, thrown up, and felt bad about it later.
But you still felt bad.
Yeah, but I didn't feel shameful. And I was sick, but I didn't feel worthless. You know, it was like being in the arms of God. He didn't take the pain out of my shortcut. But he helped me not take another one that I really wanted to take. And for me, that's progress. Is that specific enough?
Really?
What time?
10 till 6. I hope that guy gets here soon, man. I really gotta go.
Really? Because I was just thinking how thirsty I was.
That's funny, because I was just thinking, what would I drink now, if I could?
Really? What'd you think about?
I don't know. How about coffee?
Ooh, coffee's good. Ooh, a large mocha latte.
Yeah, but it's kind of warm in this elevator. What about a Diet Coke?
Guys, give it up. It's not working, okay?
But think about it, Omar. A big gulp.
Super gulp.
A 44-ounce bladder buster.
You people are very sick, all right? If you had any idea how much pain I'm in right now.
You're absolutely right. Why don't we tell some jokes?
Come on, guys.
All right, what do you get when you cross a Jehovah's Witness with an atheist?
Yes! I'm safe!
Not so fast, Omar. This could take hours. I don't know, Germaine. What do you get when you cross a Jehovah's Witness with an atheist?
A guy knocking on your door for no reason.
Oh,